What's going on, guys? I was thinking about how it's very important to renew our mindset in regards to building wealth, because building wealth, it takes a wealth building mindset. And what got me to thinking about this, I was thinking about Jesus when he was talking to his disciples after he got through talking with the rich man. He was talking with the rich young ruler, and he was wanting the young ruler to, give away his wealth in order to follow him. And the rich young ruler, he was sad because he didn't want to give away none of his wealth, and he walked off. And after that, Jesus talked with his disciples, and he told them that it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to go to heaven. And a long time ago, when I thought about this verse, I thought about this as Jesus stating that, hey, it's a bad thing being wealthy. It's a bad thing having resources and having money. But as I dissected this verse more and dissected the whole chapter more, Jesus wasn't stating that. He was just stating that when a person, places their value, places their trust in their resources, that's when it's hard for them to live for God. It's hard for them to be able to really live a life after God. It wasn't telling us that, hey, don't get wealthy, stay in a poor mindset or stay in a poor state, or, it's a bad thing obtaining wealth. He just let us know that when you do place your faith and place everything on what you see as far as with your material resources, then it's hard for a person to, live a kingdom life. You just won't, because your faith and everything that you live for is on the material items. It's with your money, it's with your house, your cars, what you can actually see. And it's very important to know that, God doesn't, want us to live destitute. Sometimes people can take that from what Jesus stated and from this verse. But it's very important to know that, I believe God wants us to prosper, but he wants us to be in a state to where we are fully dependent upon him. Because I was looking at, people in the Bible. I was like, for example, Abraham. Abraham was a wealthy man, full of faith. He trusted God, and God blessed him because of his faith. And I was thinking about how Abraham had resources to do stuff. When Abraham's wife died, Sarah, Abraham had the resource to be able to buy land, buy real estate from people in order to have a proper burial. He had the resources to do that. God blessed him with that. And I was thinking about how he was in the position to buy real estate because God blessed him so much. So it's all about just your mindset and just who do you put your faith in? Who do you put your trust in? Do you put your trust in money, or do you put your trust in God who blessed you with the resources? And that's what's it about. It's about not putting your faith and not putting everything on what you see, because it's easy to put your faith in what you see, because you see your money inside of your wallet, or you see your money if you log into your app on your bank account. You see your house, you see your car, you see your resources. But we serve God, God is spirit. And it's easy for us to be able to tangibly touch our resources and put our faith in it, but we can't do that because God blesses us. God blesses us with resources in order to enhance the kingdom, in order to do great things, and in order to advance his kingdom. So never put your faith in the material items. Don't be like the rich young ruler who, walked away because he didn't want to give away any of his stuff. But God just wants us to know that don't put your faith in it. Don't put your faith in what I blessed you with, but put your faith in me. But it's very important to renew our mindset and just know that it's okay to build wealth. It's not a bad thing. It's not a terrible thing. But let's have the proper mindset and just get our mind right and know that when we are building wealth, it's not about us. It's about God. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. Just wanted to kind of share that because I thought it could be real powerful, because a lot of people have, issues with money and just putting their faith in money. But it's so very important to have balance and know that it's not about the money that we have in our hand, but it's about, using it wisely and knowing who blesses us with the money. So I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.